Today, you guys, I am going to show you how to make a red velvet cake, old school red velvet cake, but I am doing it in a bundt pan, so it is more like a red velvet pound cake. If you guys would like to know how to make an old school from scratch red velvet cake, then this is the video for you. If you're new to the channel, I hope you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and share this video out with each and everyone you know. And please don't forget to leave comments down below. Let's go ahead and let's get into this video. Okay, you guys, so the ingredients you will need to make a delicious, moist, red velvet cake is: you will need 2 1/4 cups of sifted Swan's Dawn cake flour. You sift it first, then you measure it, okay? So that's 2 1/4 cups of sifted Swan's Dawn cake flour. And remember, you use your dry measurements, not liquid, for this. It has to be exact. Then you will need 3 tablespoons unsweetened cocoa powder. Okay, then you will need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of buttermilk. If you do not have buttermilk, you can use 1 cup of regular milk to 1 tablespoon of vinegar or lemon juice, and allow it to sit and let it stand for 10 minutes or longer, and it will turn into buttermilk. Okay. Then you will need 1 tablespoon. You can hardly see it here, but it's red food coloring. I'm using the red food coloring gel. Okay. You're going to need 1 teaspoon, I have here, of distilled white vinegar. It's very clear, so therefore you can't hardly see the liquid, but that is 1 teaspoon of distilled white vinegar. You will need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon. You will need 1 1/2 cups of sugar, 1 1/2 cups of granulated sugar, 1 cup or 1 stick of unsalted butter. If you choose to use salted butter, please leave the teaspoon of salt, the 1/2 teaspoon of salt out. Okay, allow the 1 stick of unsalted butter or 1/2 cup of unsalted butter to get to room temperature. You will also need 2 large eggs at room temperature. You will need some baker's joy, as I am using here. If you do not have baker's joy, you can use regular oil to grease your pan, but remember, you will need to use an extremely light coat of regular all-purpose flour to coat your pan. Make sure that you have a mixing bowl big enough for your ingredients, such as your dry ingredients, and also one for your wet ingredients. And here, I will be using a bundt pan. You can use 2 cake pans if you choose to, but we are making a pound cake, you guys. Okay, everyone, so step 1 is to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So hit your bake button. Set your oven to 350 degrees. Allow it to preheat. Okay, everyone. So now I am going to spray my bunt pan, because that's what I'm using, a bunt pan, guys, with my Baker's Joy. Okay. It has flour with it. It's baking spray with flour. So therefore, I don't need to add any flour to my pan. I'm going to coat my pan really well. So now I have my pan coated. Okay, so now you guys, I am going to sift together the cake flour, my cocoa powder, my baking soda, my baking powder, and my salt into a medium bowl. And this is how you sift together, by shaking your sifter like so. And you're going to shake it all the way down until everything is combined into a medium bowl, okay? Once everything is whisked together, it should look like so, like I have here, you guys, okay? And you can take your wire whisk and you can mix it together after you whisk it to make sure that everything is combined. Now in a small bowl, we are going to whisk our buttermilk. Okay. Make sure you get all of your buttermilk out. Okay. We want our exact measurements. Okay. We are going to use mix in our vinegar, our red food coloring, and our vanilla extract. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's mix in our red food coloring. Because it is a gel, I am going to have to get all that out like so. Okay? I'm sorry, you guys. Just give me a minute. Be patient because we are doing this together. This is a step-by-step tutorial on how to make a delicious red velvet cake. Okay. Next, we are going to add in the vanilla flavoring and our vinegar. Okay. So let's make sure that we get that mixed in together and that it is well combined. Okay, in our small bowl. So go ahead and mix that together. Like so. And voila, we have our, and it is going to be very red. Okay, you guys, so now we are going to cream our butter and sugar together. I am using an electric stand mixer. You can also use a hand mixer. This is 1 stick of unsalted butter, or a half a cup. Okay, so I'm going to add the sugar in a little at the time. Okay. So let me go ahead and start mixing this sugar. Let me lock my, and we're going to do this on okay, now I'm going to add in the other, some more of the sugar. The other half of the sugar. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna get ready to add our eggs, and we're gonna add in 1 egg at a time. And we're gonna have it on low. And we're gonna mix the eggs in until it is well combined, okay? So that's 1 egg that we're gonna mix in. Now, let's go ahead and let's add in our 2nd egg until it is well combined. And remember, these are 2 large eggs. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get ready to add in our dry ingredients. We're going to do this in 4 sections, with alternating with our buttermilk mixture in 3 sections. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get 1. This is going to be 1, okay, of our dry mixture. I'm going to go ahead and add that in, okay. Let me allow my stand mixture down, lock it in. I'm going to start out slow because we do not want this flour to go everywhere, okay? I do have a shield, and we want this to get well combined as well, okay? And it is going slow. So that's the first one. And remember to scrape down the edges like so. Okay? I'm going to add in some of the buttermilk mixture. Remember, we're just going to do it 3 sections. So that's 1. Let's go ahead and let's lower our cake stand. Lock it back. And let's mix this. Remember to go to a low or medium speed because you don't want any splatter. Push down on the sides. So that everything can combine. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add in my 2nd cup of dry mix. I'm going to stop it and I'm going to lift my stand because I don't want anything to splash on me. Okay? And I am going to go down on the sides with this again because we want to mix this together well. And we're going to alternate until everything is gone. Okay? Let's do it again. Start out slow and try to get everything combined. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we are going to pour our mixture into our bundt pan. Okay, make sure to spread the ingredients evenly in your bundt pan. Okay, scrape everything down with the spatula like I am doing here and spread it evenly around the bundt pan. Okay. Okay, everyone, make sure you shake your pan to get it nice and even around, okay? Once it's done. Okay, everyone, so our cake is out of the oven. And I am going to allow this cake to sit for 10 minutes. And then we are going to take it out of the pan. Now, to show that your cake is done, you are going to stick something in it, such as a toothpick or a fork. As you can see here, it came out clean. Okay? So this means that it is done. I want to push back the edges to show you guys right here. See how it's bouncing back from the edges? And that is working. Okay, I'll be back when it's time to flip it over and take it out the pan. Okay, to make your frosting, you will need powdered sugar, 1 stick of butter, 2 8-ounces of cream cheese, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla flavoring. Okay, the powdered sugar is 2 1/4 cups of powdered sugar. Okay, the first step, what we're going to do is we are going to cream our butter and our 2 ounces of cream cheese together until completely combined. So that's what I'm about to do now. Okay, so now we're going to cream together the 2 8-ounces of cream cheese and the butter. I'm doing this using my cake stand, and I am doing it on the set of about 4. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And I'm going to add in half of the powdered sugar. Just half. Okay. And I'm going to mix this together. Do it on low speed. Don't go that high. My daughter turned it on a little bit too high. Make sure you push the powdered sugar down in there. And after you get the first initial part of the powdered sugar mixed together, then go ahead and add in the other half of the powdered sugar and mix everything until it's well combined. Here is my cream cheese frosting. Okay, it's done and it's completed. Okay, everyone, so our cake is done and out of the oven. Now, yes, it does have a dark color to it. Remember, it has chocolate in it, but it is red on the inside, and the pan that I use make the cakes dark. We are going to ice the cake, but now I am allowing the cake to cool, okay, completely cool, and then I'm going to add my icing, okay. Okay, so now we are icing the cake. My daughter is helping me. I put all the icing, the cream cheese frosting for our red velvet cake into this large Ziploc bag. And we are just going to go around our red velvet cake, our red velvet pound cake that we made in our bunt pan, like so. And once we are finished, I will be back, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to make a delicious old-fashioned, old-school red velvet cake. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I hope you try this recipe. Thank you and have a great day.